This shouldn't be a big game, but it is. Dodgers and Athletics. Top of the first, runners on first and second. Kike Hernandez gets that one to left center. It's a base hit, but 2 runs are going to score. He said, I'm just trying to do my part because the Dodgers have been struggling lately. They take a 2-0 lead early on in this one. Bottom of the first, here come the A's. Brent Rooker. 28th homer of his season. Athletics now tie it at 2. Then comes the third. A lot of action early. Still tied. Runner on second. Kevin Biggio. Bring him home. Gets that one to center field. Run comes in. Biggio's like, I'm going to go to second. Maybe should have thought about that. Maybe should have stopped at first. He's out, but the Dodgers take the lead at 3-2. Bottom of the fifth. Still 3-2. Rooker with the bases loaded. Let on strikes.
Filthy.
This is going to go down as a win for the Dodgers, 3-2, and importantly for them, it snaps a streak of 6 road series losses.
Well, as we take a look at the wild card standings coming into Sunday, how about the Padres? They're in, considering how hot they've been since the All-Star break, taking on the Rockies. San Diego seeking a 5th straight series win since that break, and Matt Waldron early brushing off dudes from the stage like Sandman. Hunter Goodman goes down. Sam Hilliard, Jacob Stallings, you can get some too. Waldron, 5 2/3, 7 Ks, 2 walks, 1 earned run. Let's go to the 5th. We are tied at 1. Hilliard, deep ball to right, but David Peralta says, ladies and gentlemen, please would you bring your attention to me at the wall, making it look easy. I got it. You know I got it. Bottom of the 5th now. 2-1 lead for the Padres. Jerickson Profar. Step to this, I dare ya. 19th of the season for him. Now the lead is 3-1. Bottom of the 6th. Guess who's at the plate? It's Peralta. He robbed a home run earlier, and now he cranks one out of his own. Come on, bro. That's just showing off. Pretty much where he's robbed a home run as well. First home run as a Padre at Petco. It's 6-1 now. Bottom of the 8th. It's a 9-2 advantage. Manny Machado. Padres going to win at 10-2. Second in the wild card race. They are an MLB best 11-3 since the All-Star break.
This game is a lot closer than that. Mets taking on the Angels. This one in Anaheim. Bottom of the second. Angels down 1-0. Runners on second and third. Mets pitcher Jose Quintana going to bounce that pitch. It's going to roll to the backstop. Taylor Ward going to score, and then the Angels added another run, so they're up 2-1. In the 7th, the Mets are now down 3-2. Francisco Lindor here to change all of that. That one's going to go to the seats. That one is called a home run, but wait, hold up, wait a minute. Ron Washington's like, I think we need to review that. Take a look at that. Watch where it lands. That is near the foul pole.
That's foul, right?
That is definitely foul.
Okay.
These fans are like not going to agree on it because of course they're not. Next pitch, Lindor. Second out it is. The Mets couldn't get anything going in the 7th as much as they tried. Top of the 8th, Mets still down 3-2. Runners on the corners now. Mark Vientos grounds that to short. Angels turn the double play. Let's go 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position, and the Angels win 3-2. 2 teams in this game in the wild card conversation. Cubs and Cardinals from Wrigley. Top of the 3rd, runner on first from Mason Wynn. That's going to hurt. Throw it back! 2-run homer. 9th homer this season, but it's also his 3rd in the last 6 games. It's 2-0 Cardinals. Bottom of the 5th. Game now tied at 2 for Michael Busch. That one goes to right. He had runners on the corners to bring one in, and the Cubs take the lead 3-2. Add to it in the 6th. Cubs now up 4-2. Make it 5-2. Mike Tauchman gone. The 6th homer of his season. And then same inning, Miguel Amaya, center field. 4th homer of his season. But I want you to watch the fan. Fan catch. Got it. It's also pretty fired up. Cubs win 6-2. And they are now 6 back in the wild card race. Obviously, they still have a ways to go, but they are making up some ground. Braves, Padres, Diamondbacks are separated by a half game. They're at the top. Then they got the Mets, the Cards, the Pirates, and the Giants They're not far behind with about a month to go in the season.
Back to baseball now. My dad used to say sometimes you just can't win for losing, and that's pretty much the White Sox right now. 19 straight losses as he took on the Twins Sunday. That's Max Kepler. Grounds at the second. Ball gets away. Terrible error at a terrible time. Cost the White Sox an early run. Bottom of the second. It's 4-0 Minnesota. And Royce Lewis, 3-run shot is 13th. Twins push the lead to 7-0. Top of the seventh. Now it's an 8-3 game. You got Andrew Benintendi at the plate, and that is good wood. His 9th home run is a 2-run shot. White Sox now trail 8-5. The comeback is on. Maybe. Ellard throws a slider, but Corey Lee can't handle it. White Sox lose 13-7.
We've lost 20 in a row, and that's painful. That sucks, and we just gotta find a way to put that behind us. And there's just two ways of approaching this thing. Put your head down, quit, or head up high, chest out, and get back after it tomorrow. The way we're supposed to. We're men, and we're professionals. So we got a job to do.
So the White Sox become the 7th team since 1900 to lose 20 straight games. They're the first to do it since the 1988 Orioles, who lost an AL record 21 straight that season. White Sox would tie that record with a loss Monday on the road against the A's. Chicago already has the longest losing streak ever coming out of an All-Star break, 0-16. All right, somebody pass me that strawberry lip balm because it's time for a little kiss a goodbye session. Red Sox Rangers, Wilyer Abreu showing off the opposite field power into the gap in left center. That's his 11th of the season. But let's go a little later because now in the 6th, Abreu, thank you, sir. May I have another? But this is a straight crush job. 430 feet. First multi-home run game of his career. Red Sox win at 7-2, and they take 2 out of 3 from the Rangers.
How about this from the Royals and the Tigers? Royals down 2-0, top of the 9th. Runners on the corners. There are 2 outs for MJ Melendez, who said, I like to be in these situations. It's do or die, and that's a lot of fun. It is when you do that. He's the first Royals player with a go-ahead home run with the Royals down to their final out since Eric Hosmer did it in August of 2017. Royals win 3-2.
Brewers Nationals, top of the 8th. We got Gary Sanchez at the plate. Tick, tick, boom. 444 feet. He flipped the bat like he was mad at it. 24th career home run of 440 feet or more, breaking a tie with Salvador Perez, most by a primary catcher since 2015. Nationals win it 4-3. A little more baseball to tuck you in. Astros hosting the Rays. Top of the 3rd, we are scoreless. Brandon Lau at the plate. Well hit to right. Not over the wall, but off the wall. So that brings in a run. So the Rays lead at 1-0. And that score matters because the rookie pitcher for the Astros, Spencer Arrighetti, was smoking Joes like Frazier. 12 Ks in 6 innings of work, gave up 5 hits, and that 1 earned run we just showed you. So top of the 9th, it's still 1-0. Rays with a chance from insurance. And guess what? They don't get it because Jose Altuve is there, steps on second for the double play. So it remains a 1-0 game. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. John Singleton, last chance for the Stros. Swing and a miss. Tampa, 5-2 their last 7 games after the 1-0 shutout. All right, let's take it to baseball now. Orioles taking on the Guardians, last of a 4-game set. They're in Cleveland. Jackson Holiday, how about the tear he's been on since coming up from AAA? Home run there. And then in the 7th, he had a single, joining Manny Machado as the second Orioles player with 3 straight multi-hit games at age 20 or younger in the last 40 years. Orioles up 4-2. And then Gunnar Henderson, he smoked that pitch like a swisher. 29th home run of the season, beats his total from last season, 28, and snaps a 15-game home run drought. Orioles up 6-2. Bottom of the 5th, Josh Naylor. Uh-oh, looks like trouble. 2 runners on. That makes it a 3-run shot. He's got 80 RBI in the season, and now it's just a 6-5 game. But we go to the 6th. Ryan Mountcastle at the plate. He's got runners at the corners. And he gets just enough of that one to fall into center field for the RBI single. Orioles up 7-5. Your next batter, Adley Rutschman, talking about young studs. He had 3 RBI in this game, 5 RBI in his last 2. Orioles make it 8-5. They were going to win and split the series 9-5. Big win for them over the team that's leading the AL Central. So here's the road ahead for these two teams, two of the best teams in baseball. Guardians, they got the D-backs before traveling to Minnesota for a 4-game set there with the Twins. Orioles, they got their own battle with the Yankees in the AL East. Baltimore continues that road trip, traveling to Toronto and then Tampa.
Now we're going to cowboy up with the Phillies taking on the Mariners. The Phillies trying to avoid the sweep. Top of the first, that's Kyle Schwarber. Oh, you know what he's going to do, because he has now done it 41 times. Career leadoff home run, the second most in Phillies history. Phillies jump out to that 1-0 lead. Oh, by the way, they also had Zach Wheeler on the mound. Now, his last start, not amazing, 7 earned. That was July the 29th against the Yankees. We're going to forget about this. And this is, I think, what Bryce Harper had in mind when he was like, cowboy up. It starts with Wheeler, and he had it all. 1-0 after 6 innings. Then when it is your day, it's your day. Bottom of the 7th. Watch what happens to Brandon Marsh. Jorge Polanco hits that deep. Marsh does not see the ball. He never sees it until it's in his glove. Dude threw a ball, like, just was like, this is like straight from Sandlot. Put your glove up.
The ball caught him.
It did. It's improbable, but it's still a catch. Phillies with that 1-0 lead. It was still 1-0 when we got to the 8th, and then we had a home run derby. Bryson Stott, he starts it. That's over the wall in right center, his 8th of the season, so that made it 2-0. Now Harper, he had a runner on. He now has at least 25 homers in 6 of the last 10 seasons. That makes it 4-0. Next batter, Alec Bohm. Phillies go back-to-back, the 3rd time this season. They've hit 3 home runs in an inning, second most in baseball. Phillies now with a 5-0 lead. They tacked on one more to make it a 5-run 8th, and then Wheeler still going. He went 8, 0 earned, and struck out 9. The Mariners could not do anything. So the Phillies not only shut them out, they also avoid this sweep. 6-0, the final. How about that for Cowboy Up?
Yeah, definitely been a tough stretch, obviously, individually and as a team with multiple guys, right? But just got to keep fighting, keep knowing that we're the best team in baseball, and knowing that we still got the best record in our division, and one of the best teams in the National League and in all of baseball as well. So just got to keep rolling, keep playing. That's kind of how the game works sometimes, and I just got to keep being consistent. Obviously, big league pitching nowadays, it is what it is, and just got to be consistent in my work, be consistent in what I do each day. Got a great support staff at home as well with my wife and my kids, and that helps also. So whenever crews tell me I need to figure it out, I need to figure it out.
So while he figures it out, we're also going to get some consistency from Zach Wheeler this season. He's now gone at least 6 innings with 2 or fewer hits 5 times this season, and that's a big deal because the last time a pitcher did that for the Phillies, it was Grover Alexander. I don't remember it well. Neither does Eves, because it was in 1915.
More baseball on this Sunday. Paul Skenes back on the bump for the Pirates as they took on the Diamondbacks. 8 straight starts with at least 6 innings pitched for the rookie. Top of the 6th, they're up 4-0. Ketel Marte, though, grounds 1 to second for the out. Corbin Carroll scores. Pirates lead is now cut to 4-1. So he is pulled in that inning. Hunter Stratton comes on. He gets Alec Thomas to ground out to end the inning. So Skenes, 5 1/3, 2 earned runs, 4 Ks, 3 walks. So he's still in line for the win with the Pirates up 4-2. Top of the 7th, Colin Holderman facing Jock Peterson. 2 runners on, and everyone circling the bases in a slow trot. 3-run shot for Peterson gives the D-backs a 5-4 lead. So much for Skenes in the win. Top of the 9th, bases empty. Ketel Marte, and he hits it deep. So deep he put that pitch to sleep. 27th home run of the year, 3rd in his last 3 games. Diamondbacks push a lead to 6-4, but the Pirates have life. Brian Reynolds, base hit to right. That brings in Andrew McCutchen. So now it's 6-5. Up next, O'Neal Cruz had a tremendous at-bat. 11 pitches in the at-bat until he swings through that one. 2 outs. Final hope, Brian De La Cruz. popped it up. And there it is. Carroll with the catch to end it. Diamondbacks win at 6-5. They're 11-4 since the All-Star break.
Yankees hosting the Blue Jays on Eli Manning bobblehead day. Eli was there to throw out the first pitch. What do we think?
Whoa.
He's got an arm.
Those baseball pants, they look kind of tight.
We'll just leave it at that. Bottom of the fifth, Yankees down 2-0. There's a runner on first for Aaron Judge. And oh, wait, he's going to be intentionally walked. More on that in a second. For walking Austin Wells to load the bases. What does Giancarlo Stanton have? Nothing. Yankees leave the bases loaded to end the fifth. Also, more on that. Bottom of the seventh, game now tied at 2. Yankees scored twice in the sixth. Giancarlo Stanton did not, but Juan Soto did. Solo shot his 28th homer of the season. Yankees are able to take a 3-2 lead. A few batters later, Austin Wells. He had a runner on first. Aaron Boone not happy with the call. He's thrown out.
Shocking.
Yankees hitting coach also thrown out. That's the 6th ejection this season for Boone. Most in the majors. Top of the 8th. Still 3-2. Joey Loperfido. Deep to center. Judge. Trent Grisham both going. Just communication, guys. Error by Grisham. Loperfido is second. Safe there. Alejandro Kirk hits one deep. Ooh, Judge makes the grab at the wall, but that's still going to score 1. So the game is now tied. Then we're going to go to a rain delay. Well, just shy of 2 hours. Let's come back in the 8th. Guess what? Judge is walked again. No one likes it. It's for the 3rd time to load the bases. He's the first Yankee to be intentionally walked 3 times since 1999 when Bernie Williams did it. Next batter, Wells flies out to right. So the Yankees again cannot capitalize. They left 13 on base. That is a season high. This one went to extra. Bottom of the 10th. Blue Jays bring in Loperfido from outfield into the infield. How'd that work out for you?
Didn't matter.
Mayhew to center. Score 1 and Anthony Volpe. The 5th career walk-off hit for LeMahieu and the Yankees 4-3